Hello, hello. Long time. That one, the green one. Bring it from the green one. Hello. Join me quickly. I want to share something with you quickly. Then. Good afternoon. This is live. Yes, this is live. Please join quickly. Share the broadcast also. Let people know that SEER 1 is live. I know that you missed me a lot. You missed me so much. And I'm here today just to share with you in 2 minutes, few minutes, and we are out of here. Okay. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. So we have been so busy working at this office. This is my new office. This is a business office, stroke ministerial office. We are working with China. I'm going to explain to you in the next few minutes. We are working with China. Some of the things going on here. So we are working with China. I will explain to you why we chose China. Please share the broadcast quickly. This is my new office. God has been so good. God has been so good. You know, I don't even know how to explain this. God has been so good. This is the reception area. You can see. This is the reception area. When you come to my office, you wait for me from there. So you can see this is located right at the city. So when you come in here, you sit here comfortably at the reception area. How beautiful it is, very beautiful. Comfortably relax yourself. This is a multi-million naira project. So you come here, you relax comfortably, you go through our pictures with my partners, our vice president, and others. So you come here, you sit, you relax. This office is for business and it's also for my spiritual work. So by the time you come here, the receptionist is going to usher you in. You sit comfortably in these chairs. These are executive chairs, very executive. You can see. You relax here, being cooled down by the aircon. And then after that, when it is your turn to meet me, I just want to lead you to my office. So this is my office. This is my new office. Aha. So this is my new office. By the time you are done, gone through all the protocols at the reception, you will be now ushered into this my office. So God has been so good to me. Really, in life, when you miss an opportunity, or when something bad happened to you, don't be in a haste to give up. Don't be in a haste to give up. Always know that when one door closes, many doors open. So this is for those people who are saying, well, if SEER one go to Nigeria, SEER one is not going to do anything. SEER one is not going to manage. SEER one is not going to survive in Nigeria. SEER one is this, SEER one is that, SEER one is poor. For those of you that like to talk about SEER one, that like to make noise about SEER one, this is what is happening. This is who SEER one is today. This is who SEER one has become today. So I just showed you the offices and ask you that you are welcome. You can come from anywhere you are, all over the world, in search of power, in search of miracle, business, investment. I am here for you. You can come to this wonderful office and we talk. Many people are saying, SEER one, when you were campaigning against Edgar Lungu, you campaigned against the Chinese. You said the Chinese are bad, the Chinese are evil, Chinese want to destroy Africa. SEER one, why are you dealing with the Chinese now? You know, SEER one, why the Chinese? Why you are now mingling with the Chinese? You are working with the Chinese. But we are fighting Edgar Lungu because Edgar Lungu was working with the Chinese. I never said the Chinese people are bad people. China deal with you the way you want to deal with them. China people are business people. When they come to you, the goodness about China is that when China come to you, China are open. They will show you the real thing and show you the fake thing. Whatever you chose is what they will deal with you. So if China come to our politicians and they are corrupt, they can easily enter into corrupt agreements, like what was happening in Zambia, whereby China want to build a road that will cost 10 million US dollars. Corrupt politicians would say, make it 20 million US dollars. The rest of the 10 million is ours. China does it like that. They are business people. But when they come, you handle them well. Believe me, they are good partners. There is no any other country on earth that mean well for Africa more than China. There is no any other country in the world that mean well for the world more than China. China is willing to develop Africa. I mean, they have demonstrated it in so many ways. They have shown that they really love Africa and they would love to develop Africa. If all around South Africa, all around Africa, when you go here, you will see there is a Chinese developmental work there. All the stadiums in Africa, all the modern stadiums in Africa today, including here in Nigeria, is constructed by the Chinese. Some of them we have not even paid for them, and we don't pay for them. Good roads done by the Chinese, we have not paid for them, and we may not even pay for them. So mention them. Hospitals done by the Chinese. So instead of you dealing with America or the Western or UK, whatever they are, I mean, I encourage every country in Africa to start dealing with the Chinese. That is why I volunteered myself, entered into a partnership with them, to develop Nigeria, to develop Africa. And we are going to work together because I've discovered that they mean well for us. They never colonized us the way America colonized us. China will never interfere in anybody's politics. China is here in Africa for business. So I encourage every president in Africa to deal with the Chinese. Those are the people that will develop us. They mean well for everyone. Before you think of dealing with the Americans, working with the Americans, ask yourself, what have they done for my country? What has America? Here in Nigeria, they have almost all the oil companies. I mean, you call them BP, Shell, Mobil, and so on and so forth. They are here. Westerners. They are making millions. They are making billions in Nigeria. Billions of dollars. But they are not doing anything for Nigeria. They don't build schools. They don't build hospitals. They don't build anything. They are just after the oil. They get the oil and they go. Both China and the Western are here for our resources in Africa. And we don't have a problem with that. We want to work with people that will take the resources, get the resources, and help us develop. They get the resources, they build infrastructures for us, they build hospitals for us, they build schools for us. These are the type of partnership that we want in Africa. Not the partnership of America, or partnership of UK, or partnership of France. Those people have been with us for years. They even colonized us, but they didn't do anything for us. So that's why I chose to work with the Chinese. And that's why together with them we have opened this office so that we can develop Nigeria. We want Nigeria to be developed. I mean, redevelopment. Not development of knowing how to speak English. There is nothing good about speaking good English. In fact, the bigger the English, the poorer the person. I just want you to check properly. When you see somebody that speaks English, furnished English, better English like a white person, that person is poor. You can never find a rich man that speaks English like a white man. It's poverty that causes those things. So that's why I chose to work with the Chinese. For those of you that are saying, see, why are you working with the Chinese? We are seeing you with the Chinese people. Yes, we are working with the Chinese because they want to develop us. We have sat down with the Chinese. We have spoken with the Chinese. We have told them what we want, the real thing, and they have agreed to work with us that way. So why not work with them? So I just want to introduce you to this office and tell you that the office is open for you, for business, for your spiritual help, and for any other thing. May God bless you. I don't have many. When I talk about Zambia, this is politics. We don't just wake up and start talking about something. We have done politics in 2021 and we won the election. The next time that we are going to come back is in 2025/2026, when we are going to campaign for a candidate that we know that can help the nation. So as for now, we don't talk about those things. Those of you that understand politics know that I cannot just wake up and start talking and talk. No, when I fought with Edgar Lungu in Zambia in 2016 and I was deported, you never heard me talking. Edgar Lungu believed that everything was well. He believed that I had moved on. I had forgotten. He believed that things are okay. CR1 is happy. Nothing is going to happen because I kept quiet. When I came back it came to him as a shock. So this is how politics is done. UPND can do whatever they are doing. They can be doing whatever they are doing. But when time of politics come, that's when we know. That's when we know whether they did well or they did not do well. So we can't talk about politics now. It's too early for me to start fighting. Because even if we want to remove UPND from power today, when we start fighting them now, they still have a lot of time to amend any mistakes that they are making. So let's just watch what is going on. Let's just be following what is going on. We are coming back. What I want to say is that I will never disappoint the people. I will always be with the people. I will always side with the people. So if the people are saying they don't want UPND, I will help the people to remove UPND. If people are saying they want UPND, we are going to help UPND to remain in power. That's how it is. And that's why you don't hear me talk about politics now. This is the time of watching. We are watching and observing UPND. When the time comes, we shall see. Please, may God bless you. I just brought you to the office so that you can see the new office, see what God has done. Wherever you are, you might be feeling low, you might be feeling disappointed, you might be feeling depressed, you have lost things and you are feeling like giving up. Don't give up. I was in your shoe. I lost everything that I had in Zambia and started from scratch. From then till now, God has given me 20 times more than what I lost. This is where I am today. So don't be depressed. I want my testimony to touch you. Why isn't Edgar Lungu arrested? It's because of UPND. UPND is going to be shocked. UPND do not understand politics. I don't blame them. The leader is a businessman. He knows nothing about politics, and the people he appointed as his advisors are really disappointing. They don't also understand politics, including his political advisor. Few months ago, I think last year, I gave them political insight. I told them that you see the way you people are laughing at Edgar Lungu. You thought that Edgar Lungu was finished. Edgar Lungu was never going to be in public. I said, just watch Edgar Lungu. A few months from now, he will come out. And when he come out, it's a well-calculated move that anywhere he goes, camera will follow him. They want him to be on the camera and clean himself up of what is going on. And in 2026 is going to be an election decider. I gave that advice to the UPND, but we are dealing with people who do not understand politics, people who are doing hide and seek. So we allow them to see. In politics, if they are listening, they can be in power for 50 years, 60 years. But when you are as a president, as a government, you came into power through politics, and you don't know politics. You don't even know anything about politics. You will lose power quicker than you got it, and it's so painful because I can tell you the meeting that is going on about HH. When HH loses power, that will be the end of his freedom. HH is going to spend the rest of his life in jail. Not because of something that he committed, but because he surrounded himself with people who do not understand politics, people who are telling him, yes sir, everything is okay. People who are deceiving him, just like I told Edgar Lungu.
I am a political guru. I was born a politician. I can calculate what happened between now and the next 20 years. I told you that Edgar Lungu will come out in public, and it's going to be crucial. Also, what is happening now? What is happening? So it's out, and I can assure you that no one is going to arrest Edgar Lungu. The way it is now, it's impossible to arrest him. If you arrest him now, the people will rise. There is tension in the country between Tonga people, Bemba, and so on. Bembas and other people feel like HH has employed only Tongas and so on. There is massive division in the country that will make it impossible for Edgar Lungu to be arrested. We had massive support when that election was won. Time to arrest those guys and take care of them politically. But when I was talking, they said no, we don't want we don't want division in our country. We don't want to be vengeful. We don't want vengeance. What is happening to them? So it will be very impossible to arrest Edgar Lungu as it is now. It will not happen. He can't be arrested because Bemba people, Easterners, will not allow that to happen. There is serious thing that is going on. If I can use my other page and talk politics and what is going on in Zambia, there will be war. So I don't want to touch that now. I'll keep it as for now. Will come in 2025. So Edgar Lungu is not arrested because it will be impossible to arrest him now. And him coming to stand again in 2026, he won't win. We are not going to allow him to win. Personally, I myself, SEER one, will not allow that to happen. Because he still has to apologize to me if he wants to go back for us to clean him. Because I am the one that painted him all those black charcoal that he has. All those corruption and all those things that I was doing that time of politics. I am the one that painted it. I am the one that will clean the dirty. If he wants to be president, he must come to me. You know, we come in agreement. Then perfect. We can start cleaning all those dirty that we put on him and start selling him. I mean, HH was unsellable. People used to call him Satanist, Freemason, and what. And we came in, started doing the cleansing. And all of a sudden, that man that everybody was saying what, he became the president today. So those Edgar Lungu can never be a president in Zambia when I'm alive, unless he come to me, secretly or openly. We come in agreement, we remove all the mouth that we are putting on him, we start cleaning him, then he can become the president. But just waking up and say, I want to go and become the president, we are not going to allow that to happen. We are going to campaign badly. I am the chief. I engineer these things. So if he's really want to be president, he must come and see me in Zambia, in Nigeria here, because I posted it the other day when I was building my hotel. I said he must come here. He must come and apologize to me. He was my friend, very good friend of mine. He must come and apologize to me and enter in agreement with me before we start cleaning him. Without that, he can never be president. You can cut my finger. The thing is that when I'm talking, when I'm talking, people say, but you must follow my word. Is there anything that I've said that never happened? Anything I tell you that will happen is what will happen. I told you during election to say, even if Jesus come and vote for Edgar, he's not winning. Did he win? With all the prayers, all the people he surrounded himself with, who we are saying, see, one is a Satanist, what? Did he win? All the Holy Ghost fire they sent to me, all the blood of Jesus they sent to me, did he win? He can never win until I forgive him. He come here, we make peace, and then we go back now to the people and tell the people what we know about Edgar Lungu. This is politics. I am a politician. I am a politician, a born politician. So, as it is now, PF stand a very good chance, very, very big chance. But not with Edgar, because Edgar, I can't allow that to happen. It will never happen. Even if you bring Jesus again, you bring all the angels in heaven to vote for Edgar, he will never be president unless I forgive him. To me, PF should look at Brian Mundibile. That's where they must be looking at, and they must come up with a leader now. I mean, they have chances. They can come up with a leader now, and that leader must start leading the party. There is big chance for them, but not Edgar Lungu. Edgar cannot go anywhere unless he follow me to Nigeria, come to Nigeria, apologize to me, and enter in agreement with me. Then what is there? We are the one that do the campaign. We will start politics. You know, when people say the reason why you don't see me often, speak often, is because as a politician, we do calculated, a serious politician, not those who talk, no. We calculate moves. 2026, I've already calculated it. I know where it's going, and I know how things will be. You know? So, anyway, I'm not here to talk about politics. I'm here only to show you what God has done. This is my new office. This office is very beautiful office. Yeah, that's my reception area there. And I forgot to mention, there are 10 offices here, 10 good offices here, 10 good offices here. So you can see what God has done. So don't give up. The God that did it for me will do it for you. May God bless you.